I mean,
oil.
this is hard. I'm getting a
This is
workout
so
in the
good.
kitchen.
I'll show you how to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
See,
Like that. You have to hold the bowl on the side like that.
he makes it look so easy. But you know what? They have these cans in the supermarkets you can buy. Sorry.
No, trust me, don't buy it. It's so much better. I have a healthy lifestyle.
So even living on French food, you can get in this kind of shape.
Because in our culture, you're supposed to think that sex is easy, it's okay, it's not a big deal. But people are finding that it is a big deal, and it does matter to them, and they do want that call the next day.
Today, Emmanuel Delcour from Bravo Chef Academy is here. He'll tell you about his new show, and he's got some great food for us. I'm happy because it means I get to eat. And later, Shannon Boodram, author of Late, has a unique approach on sex education for teens. Up first, Emmanuel Delcour. Great to meet you, Emmanuel.
Greg, my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
By the way, I watched some clips of your show on YouTube, and I noticed that you were having a little problem with cutting yourself.
Yes.
So I thought you might be better with a plastic knife, and I brought you a little Band-Aid here
Oh,
today.
that's so nice of you.
In case you saw that, you asked me what that Band-Aid was for earlier.
Love
If
it.
you cut yourself, we've got emergency first aid right here on the set. Now, can you handle that metal knife, or should I give you the plastic one?
Well, I tried the big knife, and just in case I cut myself, I'll go on the plastic knife.
Was I right though? I saw you cut. That was your thing, right?
Yeah, no, that's true. Well, actually, we shot it a year and a half ago, so it was a long time ago.
So I can
Now-
the show's over. Actually.
Yeah,
So what
so-
happened? Did you win or lose or get kicked off? What
No,
happened?
I actually won the show. I mean, I went to the end. There wasn't really one winner at the end, but the goal was to get graduated from the academy, the Novelli Academy. Which
So you graduated?
Yeah, which I successfully did. So yeah.
They called you like the big food chef or something. Is that what you were? The big food chef or the?
No, they called me actually Emmanuel Flavor because. Because I was wearing a clock all the time, and at the beginning I was late. The first 2 days I was late, so they made me wear a clock. So everybody was like, Emmanuel Flavor. So I was wearing the clock around my neck.
I saw that other show where the guy
Flavor.
does wear the clock.
Yeah.
But they say what the food though you do is what they call French fusion. Food,
Yeah,
or not?
that's basically everything I do is mainly it's French food. It's based on traditional French food, but it's fused with it can be Asian, Italian, or American.
I'd like to fuse it with Italian. I love Italian. Do we have any Italian?
Yeah. Well, actually, today that's why I did today.
So you're gonna cook for us. What have we got?
Today it's an Italian dish that
it is?
it's a
great.
salmon carpaccio,
Oh.
which is basically a basic a staple in Italian cuisine. It's basically very thin slices of salmon, which are raw, and it's cooked with only lemon. So basically, the acidity of the lemon cooks the salmon.
It's actually going to cook it just like that?
Yeah, actually, you only take raw salmon. You have to use, of course, fresh fillet, and you dice it in small dices, which I did
raw.
already.
Isn't that like sushi? Isn't that raw fish?
Well, actually, sashimi is the term for raw fish. It's almost close to sashimi. And the reason I know you're not very big on seafood, and the reason why I did this thing today is because I know you love Italian. And second of all, I did this dish the first time for a lady that didn't like, that never tried sashimi before. She was kind of scared about the raw fish. And I made her the dish, and she loved. And
I won't get like botulism or anything. Or
No,
what
you
do you
won't.
get from?
But just a little trick. If you use salmon that you buy at the market, you're not sure if it's fresh. You have to freeze it for 8 hours, so you're sure that any kind of bacteria or worms in it are killed completely.
Did you freeze this for 8 hours?
Yeah, and it was from a very, very fresh market. So it's been frozen and fresh, so it's everything.
Okay.
Because I know we're on the set today, so I wanted to make sure that
You didn't want to kill me.
No, and plus it's cooked with acidity. It's cooked with the lemon, so it's completely cooked.
Okay, I trust you.
Yeah, no, please trust me. Okay, so what I did...
He's French, you know.
I'm gonna... Yeah, trust me, I'm French. Okay, so what I did, I gave it a little Asian twist. So what I did is I marinated the salmon with a piece of ginger that I bleeded, meaning that, I sliced a little bit the piece, so it's the juice of the ginger is released in the lemon juice. So you see
Maybe
how
we can show it over here for this camera.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that okay.
So you see how it's cooked completely now. It's been like 15 minutes in the juice. I'm just going to put it in a cocktail glass because I call it the salmon carpaccio cocktail. So I just put the dices like that. So it's cooked literally. Inside it's a little bit raw inside the salmon, so it gives like this very buttery texture that we love in salmon. This is a light dressing which is made of soy sauce, toasted sesame oil, and a little bit of white pepper. So I'm gonna just
White pepper.
Yeah, a little bit of white pepper. I don't use black pepper only because I don't want this, these chunks in.
I
this-
didn't even know there
in the
was white
sauce.
pepper.
Oh, really?
White salt, but I never heard of white pepper.
Okay, white pepper is basically used in any kind of soup where you don't want the chunks of the black pepper. So I drizzle.
It looks pretty.
It's going to look very pretty. So I drizzle a little bit of chives on the top like that, and I'm going to make you do a garlic and white truffle whipped cream.
Whipped cream. I'm good with whipped cream or eating it. I
Did you ever
whipped cream.
do some?
I've actually bought a container of whipped cream once, but I like putting it on ice cream all the
Okay,
usual
when
stuff,
it's
so-
homemade, it's so much better. I'm going to show you how to do it. So basically,
The homemade, okay, so
you take
not-
the
not
whisk
the-
and you whisk it. You have to whisk it
you're-
pretty fast.
I don't know how
holding
you-
the ball like
I'm
that.
gonna make a mess. You're gonna be covered in whipped cream.
Okay,
We're
I'm
be all covered in whipped
gonna give you an apron I brought for you. That's the apron I wore on the show when I was naked, actually.
You were naked.
So yeah, so it's a shake and bake. That's what I was saying on the show. Okay, so you whip
What
the
kind
cream.
of show? You were naked on the show?
I show you that. You go like that, okay?
Was that punishment because you didn't freeze the salmon, so you had to cook naked or something, or what?
I thought you like it. It's fun.
Okay.
Okay. Go.
I just don't think I have it.
Are you
thing.
left-handed? Oh, you
Yeah.
are. Okay.
Is there? See, there's. Okay, I think I just got voted off the island or out of Chef Academy here.
Yeah, you'd be like totally fired right now if you were with Chef Emanuel.
That's faster, right? Am I getting it better here?
A little bit faster. Okay, I'm putting a little bit of garlic
smarter than it
in it.
looks.
It's just a clove of garlic. That's gonna give the garlic flavor. So keep whisking, okay? Just put the garlic in. Yeah. And I'm gonna put 2 drops of white truffle oil, okay? Only 2
That'll-
drops.
White truffle
That's
oil.
one,
So that's mushroom
2,
oil?
and 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually a white truffle. So
You
of
guys
course
do-
the mushroom
I mean,
oil.
this is hard. I'm getting a
This is so
workout in
good.
the kitchen.
I'll show you how to do it.
Okay.
Okay,
See,
like that. You have to hold the bowl on the side like that. And you basically incorporate air into the thing, okay? Keep going. You see it's becoming thicker and thicker.
He makes it look so easy.
That's why you have to hold the side and beat it. Okay.
Oh, you know, I'm going in the wrong direction. Maybe that's it, because I'm
Yeah,
actually
that's
going.
it. It's perfect. Keep going. Yeah.
See.
Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit of
Is that
sprouted.
beautiful or what?
I'm gonna put a little bit of sprouted broccoli on the side, just to have some kind of greens and make it look beautiful. Okay. Look, I'm taking now. That's the trick. It's pretty cool.
You know what? They have these cans in the supermarket you can buy. Oh, sorry.
No, trust me, don't buy it. It's so much better.
Hey, it's actually
okay,
good
that's
thick,
it.
though.
Okay, it's
Hey.
done. Okay, look, now I'm taking a measuring spoon. I'm going to create an avocado ball out of the avocado. It's going to look like an ice cream. So I just take the measuring spoon, just spoon it like that. It's going to make half a ball. And you just put it like that on the side.
Oh, and that's the final thing?
No. Look, do that. I want you to.
Oh, do I have to whip again?
No. That's over. I want you to.
We'll pick that up in a second. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. And we're back with Emmanuel Delcour from Chef Academy and his incompetent assistant today, me.
No, you're pretty good, I think. Okay, you did it. So you did the garlic and
did
white
it,
truffle
yes.
whipped cream. Yeah, it looks beautiful. Smells amazing.
See, I would just be eating the whipped cream, though.
Okay, see? Okay, you put it a little bit on the side like that.
A little bit on the side. That's
So
looking
good.
more- That's artistic.
Yeah, and
It
look,
looks French. That's French fusion food for you. French Italian.
a little bit of sesame seeds on the top. Just like to sprinkle it like that. Like sprinkles, actually, like chocolate sprinkles. Okay?
But it sounds better when he says it, right? Because I just say sesame, but he's like sesame.
Yes, sesame. And the final touch. Okay, I'm gonna put like a slice of lemon just for decoration, and just in case you want extra, acidity in the dish, like that on the side, like that, just to make it look pretty. Okay.
Okay.
And now I created this Parmesan basket, which is basically the Parmesan umbrella. I just grated some Parmesan. Put it in the oven. And it's very crunchy, and I put in a cone made of aluminum foil. So you take aluminum film and you make like a cone.
Aluminum foil.
Aluminum foil, and you make a cone, and you put the grated Parmesan in it when it's cooked.
Okay.
And it takes this shape like that. You take it off and turn
Have you
it
guys
like
ever
that.
done this? Have you ever made it?
I've heard of that.
You've heard of it? Okay. Okay. So you can make shapes with, okay. With,
And you just put a skewer like that and put it on the side of that.
oh, it's like a little umbrella.
Yeah,
That's
it
cute.
makes a little umbrella.
And you can eat the umbrella.
Yeah.
Or you can even put it like that. Like that. And that's
Wow.
like
I tell-
the salmon carpaccio cocktail. It's cool. Right?
You've already way surpassed my entire lifetime experience in the kitchen, by the way.
But see, that was very easy, right? It took us like 3 minutes
Yeah.
to do it, and you did the whipped cream. Very good.
yeah,
job.
hey. Now, do I get to eat anything though, or do I just have to look at it?
No, yeah, I want
Or
you
not?
to try that, and I'm
Okay.
gonna do just to go with it. I'm gonna do just quickly very fresh grapefruit lemonade. It's a
Okay,
green tea and grapefruit lemonade, and it's sugar free.
Sugar free.
Yes.
Oh well, the nutritionist we had on another show will like that because she was telling me it should be less sugar the better.
So I'll show you a little trick. You take the grapefruit like that. Take a glass like that, okay, and just push it like slightly like that, okay. And after you take a little bit of sugar, and you just dump into sugar like that. So it's like a cocktail. So it's make like a frozen effect like that.
I didn't know. See, I would just
Cup-
think I was making a mess.
Cup of ice cubes. There you go. A little bit of green tea, just a little bit. Okay. And I'm gonna use stevia. So stevia, as you probably know, is a natural sweetener.
Yeah, actually, we just had that on another show. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 100 times sweeter than sugar. 100 times.
100.
So basically, I'm going to use only 45 milligrams right here. 2 times, 3 times, and 4 times. That's the equivalent of 4 teaspoons of sugar, literally. So, it's
it's like
very sweet.
suicide by sugar.
No, but there's no sugar at all in it.
Oh.
Meaning that, you know, the amount is so small that there's no glycemic impact on your body. Meaning that
And
okay,
what is
that's
that sweetener
sparkling
name?
water.
What do you call that?
It's called stevia.
Stevia.
Yeah,
and
it's
you
very
use that a
well
lot
known.
and stuff instead
Yeah,
of sugar.
yeah, it's instead of sugar. It's a sweetener, and it's basically it makes sugar-free baking, sugar-free drinks, everything.
okay.
And you just add a little bit of very fresh sparkling water. And here we go. You get your green tea lemonade, and just add, just for the taste, a little bit of the grapefruit juice. I'll show you. Okay, put a straw in it, and you can try it.
Do we have a straw? Oh, we have a straw.
Okay, it's very good with the salmon because the salmon is very fresh.
Oh,
Try it.
no, that's all,
Let me
okay.
try. That's sugar-free, right?
It's good.
You like it?
Yeah, it has a. I mean, it's sweet, but yet it's not really sweet. But yet it doesn't taste. It doesn't have an aftertaste because it's grapefruit, right? I mean, it doesn't taste like grapefruit at all.
It doesn't taste like grapefruit? Or you can add a little
No,
bit more.
because I
if you
hate
want.
grapefruit.
Oh, you hate grapefruit? Oh, thank you for letting me know.
but I mean, it's sweet. You know, it
No, no,
takes
yeah,
away
yeah.
the acid taste.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's
Well,
good.
yeah, the acidity of grapefruit
this is
is
like
there,
no
but just
calories.
slightly. There's no calories. It's
But now,
basically
so
water
what's
and
this
green
film
tea.
for? I mean, do I
But just for fun.
just for fun? Okay.
Or if
'cause
you
I-
want to use the lips, you get a little
I was
bit of
gonna
the
say,
sugar,
like, would I
yeah.
be- yeah.
And it's a great contrast
Do I
with
want
the
this on camera,
acidity.
not with me looking at the glass? I probably would if it's sugar.
Can I
You know,
try?
I'd be like looking at the whole thing.
Should I
So.
try? That's good.
Now-
Usually it's super fresh. Of course, you use like all the, you know, the ice and everything. Everything is super fresh. Like right now, you know, it's warm from the studio.
We have official taste testers here too, by the way.
Oh,
So-
okay, great. Okay, so bring them. Okay, cool, perfect. Oh, beautiful ladies.
And we're gonna try this
of
too.
course. Okay, would you like to try the salmon
Are we?
carpaccio?
We're recycling
Sure.
this straw here.
Okay.
Don't mind. Do you mind trying that?
So try it.
Oh.
I'll give you another spoon.
Okay, so do we just take a little bit of everything?
Yes, you take a little bit of the
But wait,
melon.
I want some of the whipped cream. Why didn't I get any of the whipped cream?
Oh, you want to try? Okay.
While they're eating that, why don't I?
Okay,
Yeah.
try it.
Remember that
So
knife?
try a little bit of the dices of the salmon with the avocado and a little bit of the whipped cream. It's very light and fresh and it's very
But
refreshing,
that's avocado,
right?
right? Well, I can try. I'm gonna. See, I knew this knife would serve a purpose.
Oh, see, yeah. See?
great.
Shouldn't cut myself.
But it is.
No, it's delicious.
It's very good, huh?
I never would have thought avocado and whipped cream. I never would have thought of that.
Well, you know, they use like in mainly in the sushi restaurant, they use in the Philadelphia roll, they use sour cream and avocado and salmon.
Can I eat some of the umbrella too? Or not?
Yeah,
Don't use the
please,
umbrella.
yeah, try the
Oh,
umbrella.
good, thank you.
Okay,
I'm just gonna grab more. This is amazing.
try the umbrella.
Or, you know
there's
what,
a
if you
nice
want-
contrast with the crunchy.
They say you should use the sugar, so if you want to just, you can even sip it if you want. That's up to you. But on the side. Okay, I'm gonna sip it.
Goes very well with the crunchiness of the parmesan.
I want some more of the whipped cream though.
She's
I'm
salty.
gonna try the whipped cream. So did you
It's
try
good.
this?
I try as well.
So regular number whipped cream.
Right, it's so good. Right? And you just made it
See,
yourself.
I found. Oh yeah, hey,
In 2
this is
minutes.
my own.
And you taste the garlic a little bit?
Yeah.
Just a little bit, not too much.
But I think I bit into a clump of it because I tasted a lot of it for a second.
Oh no, oh, because you had the whole, you had to remove the
You know, the
garlic.
person who was whipping this probably didn't do that. Oh,
That's important. You have to remove the garlic clove at the end.
Oh, I ate
that's important. Yeah. But that's still good. I'm French. I love garlic, so I eat it all day long.
let's have a little bit more of this. So, well, that's actually pretty fast. I mean, you.
Yeah, that's fast. That's easy. That's fun. You know, it looks like
do you
a
guys think?
dessert. Actually,
I think it's
delicious.
incredible. It's very light and it's very
Yeah.
tasty.
And did you
Yeah.
follow that? I know nothing about cooking. Did that seem easy or hard to you?
It's very easy.
no, it's so easy, right? I mean, there cannot be easier than that. You just and it's very cheap. All the ingredients you can find it anywhere, and the thing is, you know, it makes you. You know, some people are a bit skeptical about eating raw fish. This is like half cooked, half raw. But it's still very, you know, you get the texture of the salmon raw, which is very buttery and very, you know, like has this melting in your mouth texture sensation. And still, you know, it's like a good compromise, I think.
This is my good compromise right here.
That's good.
Well, in our final minute, I do want to mention, by the way, that even though you're Mr. French chef and French cooking, but you're also into fitness.
Yeah.
And
I
you were
am.
going to show us. Actually, you might even take out. It's going to close. You want to just show? You're going to take out the top and show.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, do it.
Yeah, take off my jacket.
So you can still have this kind of physique, even with eating the French food.
Yeah, and that's why, you know, it's really my specialty to basically train. I'm going to keep the mic.
Yeah.
To basically train, have a healthy lifestyle, but at the same time, you know, being able to cook and have fun with, you know, cooking and have fun and have pleasure with food. And I think
So
it's
how many calories is this?
That's like maybe not even like 250 calories. That's
250.
nothing. And that's completely fat-free. The only amount of fat you have is from the salmon, which is omega-3, which is the best fat you can have. You need those fat that's called essential fatty acids in order for your body to lower the bad cholesterol and higher the good cholesterol. So it's basically super healthy. If you eat that, you'll live 200 years.
200 years, okay.
Seriously.
So even living on French food, you can get in this kind of shape. Well, you have
Yeah.
to come back sometime and do a fitness segment for us and tell us more about your workout.
Okay, yeah,
But,
I will.
well, thank you very much. Emmanuel
Oh, my
Delcour from
pleasure.
Chef Academy.
Yeah.
And I should say you do have a new cooking show coming up.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I have a new cooking show coming up. It's going to be me basically going to families in the south of America. So in southern, you know, in the southern families. And I'm going to give fitness advices and try to make a makeover of the family in the way they eat, in the way they, you know, exercise. So try to fix the family and make everybody lean in the family.
While wearing just the shake and bake, huh?
You can keep it. That's
Thank
fine.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, we'll be right back with Shannon Boodram and find out about her new approach on sex education. And we are back. Joining me now is Shannon Boodram, author of Laid, Young People's Experiences with Sex in an Easy Access Culture. Pleasure to meet you
Nice
today.
to meet you as well. Thank you very much for having me.
So you notice I'm keeping the apron
I did notice that.
Emmanuel gave me. So
Yeah.
now this ties in very nicely to your segment because he told me during the break he was wearing this naked on the set there.
Yeah.
So I kept the clothes on, you know, just for, but he didn't. And actually, did you like the food too, by the way, since you were?
I was. It was absolutely delicious. It was like, you don't ever go on shows and they give you gourmet food there.
Yeah,
so it's
see?
the
So
best craft
we try
service,
to
hands
fix
down.
people up,
The
you
best
know?
craft service, hands down.
That's right. I mean, come on, craft service from a French chef,
Yeah,
you know?
usually they give you like that, like, you know, celery and peanut butter or just sandwiches. This
Yeah.
was salmon.
Quality. So this book though came out of your own experience.
Yes.
And it started at what age? 16 for you?
Yeah, at age 16, I
happened?
lost my virginity to somebody who I had just met that very same day. And it was kind of, I guess, a testament or reflection of the culture that I was in at the time, or my mindset, wanting to be this really, you know, vixen-esque, porn-esque kind of girl, but not understanding my body, not understanding my emotions, not understanding sex at all. And I've always been a very confident and aggressive girl, but when you couple that with ignorance, you
Now,
end
is
up...
that Canadian? You're Canadian, right?
I
Is
am
that,
Canadian as well, too.
Is it different up there?
No, I'm from Toronto, so it's pretty similar. I mean,
Okay.
I think it's pretty similar to, you know, the major cities in the world. So we're
Because you
at-
know Emmanuel's French, and it's definitely
Yes,
different there.
It's definitely
so.
different there. I haven't been, but I can only speak on what I've heard. So yeah, I think in that sense, I just definitely needed a reality check. I needed to slow down and re-educate myself, and this is what this book hopes to do for people my age and even younger who are thinking of starting or exploring their sexuality.
And so you talk to a lot of people, what, 18 to
25.
about their experiences, and what did they tell you? What were some of anything shock you that you?
I hate the word shock because I think sexuality is such a very personal thing, and there's no one size fits all for anybody. So I think I try to be understanding and listen. There are definite stories I'm like, I didn't realize somebody went through that, and to hear about, especially there's a chapter there on date rape, to hear those stories, I mean, they always extremely sadden me. They're always really heart-wrenching. But I try my best to understand where they're coming from. I chose 18 to 25 as well because I wanted them to be a part of the easy access culture who experienced the internet, but not so young where they were didn't have a good grasp on what they'd experienced.
Well, you think of the generation these days as being, I don't know, more experienced than ever, or at a younger age. Is that what you found, that people are doing more and more at a younger age?
You know what, there's all these studies that say different things. I think the main thing is that the internet has definitely changed the way that we sexualize ourselves or learn about sex. So by the time that you're 9 years old, you know what Viagra is. That's common knowledge to you because it comes to you every day. And there's this great stat on Details magazine that says that by the time that boys are 16, 90% of them will have watched at least 1 hour of online pornography, which is, foreign to previous generations. So we're growing up in a time where sexual content is so easily accessible.
Well, you mentioned that, and I mean, I'm sure you've heard the stories on the news, as I have, about the teens, or maybe younger, I don't know, who are sexting each other, sending the sexually explicit messages on their phone, which, oh my God! And then it gets around the school.
Yeah.
I mean, naked pictures. I mean, any thoughts on that?
I think it's definite it's art imitating life. Pornography being so accessible, people trying to emulate the porn lifestyle, and then they're not asking the girls if they're signing up to be a porn star, which you are. If you send a naked photo of yourself and that gets passed around, that's basically porn.
Oh yeah, and if you break up or something, that could be around the whole school so easily.
I mean, kids haven't changed. Their mentality is the same, right? But now they've got more tools to express themselves, and sometimes you don't have the knowledge to go with what those tools can do harm-wise. You end up doing some really foolish things.
And what do you think about the internet? Because again, sexting is one thing, but maybe they even put it on Facebook or something. I mean, are people, they're definitely putting more out there. I don't know if you think it's too much, but I guess, right, I mean, I didn't have Facebook when I was, you're younger than me, but I don't know, I mean, but now, certainly adults put everything on Facebook.
Yeah, I think the whole thing of it being an easy access culture is that you can access somebody in China who you've never been able to get to before, which is great, and you can get all this information online. However, there is a lot more responsibility. There is a lot more information being thrown at you at all times. So you need to have a definite, better filter set into place, which is what the book aims to do, is give youth a better filter, a better realm of common sense to go forth.
Well, do you think that even though things are easier, are people happier? I mean, are they having a good time with what they're doing? Do they feel, cheated, used, they're doing it too soon? It's a bad experience, or is it a good experience?
I mean, there's a realm of. I mean, there's the book's separated into 5 chapters. The first is on hookups that fell down. And I chose to do that specifically on negative hookups is because I received so many stories that were like that, of the one-night stand, the friends with benefits, that turned into an emotionally distressful scenario, and you didn't sign up for that because in our culture you're supposed to think that sex is easy, it's okay, it's not a big deal, but people are finding that it is a big deal and it does matter to them, and they do want that call the next day. So I think that there is definitely a problem with the way sex is portrayed and the way that it actually is, and I think we need to go back to being honest about the way that it actually is, because the whole point of sex and sexuality is to fulfill or to make you happier or a better person. If it's dragging you down, then it definitely isn't fulfilling its purpose.
Well, thank you very much. Shannon Boodram.
Welcome.
The book is Laid, Young People's Experiences with Sex in an Easy Access Culture. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next time.